Shalom. I want to begin first and foremost giving all praises to the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jehovah and Jesus. I want to give all praises in the ancient Hebrew tongue while facing the east. Call halal la Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai the water Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Greatmillstone, and Shalom to the 144,000. Shalom to the elect. My name is Micah Allah, and today I want to talk about the famine of the word. All right, Isaiah 55, verse 6. Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. All right, so there's going to come a time in the future where the Lord is not going to be found. But you might say, okay, but where can you find them now? Like can you go somewhere to find them? And this is a metaphor because you could find the Lord through His prophets. All right, right. When a king when a king needs something done, he doesn't get off his throne and personally go somewhere to do something, man. He sends emissaries, man. He sends a heralds. All right, people that represent him, man, that represent his will. All right, that's what he does, man. So those are basically him, man. By extension, like those are extensions of the king, man. Right, so he doesn't need to get off his throne to do anything. All right, just gives the order and it's done. All right, like a boss, all right, like a mafia boss, man. Just say, hey, we need this done, and that's it. So you won't be able to find the Lord. You won't be able to find. In other words, seek ye. You could rephrase it: seek ye the Lord's men in the prophesying and teaching in the streets while they may be found. All right, that's how you could rephrase that because the prophets are the mouth of the Lord. All right, and that means there's gonna be a time when the Lord won't be found, man. You think about the opposite of this phrase. While he may be found, there's gonna be where he will not be found. Because he's gonna withdraw himself, man. He's gonna withdraw his men from the streets. He's gonna take all his prophets off the streets. There ain't gonna be no more videos online. Hey, we're moving close to that, man. Moving close to that reality. Russia issues ominous warning about undersea internet cables. An ally of Vladimir Putin has accused the US and the UK of intending to sabotage underwater internet cables and planning to destabilize the maritime energy trade. Hey, so they bring this up a lot. They brought up, the cutting of the internet cables. They brought it up a lot over the years, but there's gonna be a time when it's actually gonna happen, man. It ain't gonna be there's gonna be no more time for talking, man. It's just they're just gonna do it. Right? That's gonna mess up the entire internet infrastructure, man. How are you gonna be a whole bunch of websites going down? All right, it's gonna be like that on like that CrowdStrike event that happened with Microsoft recently, man. But much worse. All right, so when that happens, man, hey, you won't be able to go on YouTube and all right, the Lord isn't let this devil, all right, because the devil needs to get permission from the Lord to do anything. So the Lord doesn't let this devil, you know, scrub all our videos from the internet, just take everything down. All right, you won't be able to find the Lord anymore, man. You won't be able to find His men. which will lead you to the Lord, because you need to be able to find his men so you can find the Lord. All right, and I'm gonna just end it with this. All right, this is just a quick hit. All right, Amos 8 verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith Adonai Yahweh, that I will send a famine into the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. They that swear by the sin of Samaria, and say, Thy God, O Dan, liveth, and the manner of Beersheba liveth. Even they shall fall and never rise up again. So you won't be able to hear the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai anymore when that happens. All right, when they cut the internet, all right, right, it won't be this. It's gonna be a famine. All right, it's gonna be a spiritual famine. All right, not a literal. Well, it's gonna be a literal and a spiritual famine, of course. It's gonna be a literal famine, but it's gonna be a spiritual famine. And you know, Jake right here says, "In that day shall the fair." Jake, when disaster strikes, that's when Jake wants to look for the Lord. All right, that's when they want to seek the Lord. When things are going bad in their lives, that's when they want to humble down and seek the Lord. But it's gonna be a time when that's just gonna be too late. All right, you had your chance when the videos were up. You had your chance. You scoffed. You laughed at the men of the Lord. Oh, look at those men in dresses on the street corners. All right, they ain't got no jobs. They ain't doing nothing. They just preaching. All right, you had your chance. You scoffed, and then when that time comes, you won't be able to find the Lord through His men, and you're gonna be destroyed. So I'm gonna leave it there. I hope the video was edifying. Shalom.